Morning, y'all. Hope you're having a great time here on the planet of ours. Remember, it's supposed to be fun to be a human being, and that's being challenged at the moment, isn't it? I've had a few things I've shared onto my Telegram at the moment. Madonna Guy at, I think it's Madonna Guy at New Leaf or Madonna Guy at New Leaf Natural Therapies, the little at, doodad. Anyway, I've been listening this morning to Laurie Ladd and to Pat Mesiti and to Max Igor, and I've shared a few things onto my Telegram page, so go check them out. There's some really good interviews on there. And I think one of the big things to remember is that we're not going crazy at the moment. If we have a different belief, we're entitled to it. If we have thoughts that life and liberty are disappearing, just have a look around. Is it? Is it disappearing? Are laws being created at the moment that don't resonate with us? How are we feeling in this here and now on the planet? And what can we do to raise our vibration and get through this crazy time? Because that's what we need to do. Now, here in Australia, I'm sure similar laws are being passed all around the world. Certainly in New Zealand, they're doing things where basically one person can shut down entire states. They're creating it in New Zealand, where Jacinda can call the entire state a lockdown place, and similar, it's going through in Victoria at the moment with fines of $22,000 to $450,000 for not abiding by the rules. So very, very interesting when you think about how are they going to get the money back. And I've heard from people that they're already starting to sequester bank accounts, sequester people's pays, sequester they're stopping people from being on the dole and the pension. So it's already happening, where if we break these bizarre rules, so you would know that in Victoria there are many, many fines for people who have put their bins out after curfew or have been in the backyard doing barbecues and you have to be inside the house. So there's all sorts of really crazy stuff going on, which is very interesting. So are we crazy here on the planet, or are we just being herded like cattle to believe one thing, and anyone who is thinking that things are going a bit nutso are feeling a bit nutso? So we need to raise the vibration. We need to pay attention, open our eyes, open our hearts, open our minds, connect with people who can love and care and be with us throughout this crazy time, and just not go there in conversations with people who can't. After 20 months, if people are still not looking at the big picture, they're not going to look at the big picture. They're just not going to at this point. And they're meant to be here in the third dimension. They're not meant to vibrate higher. They love their space on this planet in this now moment. They're happy paying attention to the mainstream and believing everything going on. So we're not going crazy. That's what this balance is about. Keeping the phase, raising vibration, and then sort of really trying to get to a space of love and grace and happiness and divinity. And someone actually made the comment this morning, we really need to keep that, regardless of whether you are a religious person or not. Think about the serenity prayer. Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So each time we're challenged, run that central meridian, hand on your heart, say the serenity prayer, and just feel your stress start to fall away. Okay,